I'm Matthew Malcolm with Pacific Nut Producer Magazine, reporting to you from the annual Tree and Vine Expo. One of our presenters today, Jalendra Rijal, an IPM at UC Cooperative Extension Advisor, gave a great presentation on mating disruption as a control for Navel Orangeworm. Navel Orangeworm, as everybody knows, is probably the single biggest pest threat for the tree nut industry here in California. And getting a grip on that pest is really tough. And we've got a number of reasons why we need to obviously control this pest. But can you tell us how does mating disruption fit into the picture?
Yeah, so obviously the today talk is focused about how mating disruption works and then how we can integrate mating disruption in overall pest management program that the grower has. And so the mating disruption is different in a way that this technique is not something that we spray in the kill insect, right? So it's different because we're trying to reduce the population gradually over the time by disrupting their mating. So in order to be that mating disruption to be effective, you need to have to use this method throughout the season. It's not when the pest appears and then use that method. Rather, we need to have that throughout the season so that we gradually reduce their population generation by generation. In terms of integrating the mating disruption into the pest management system, we are right now from the university, based on the university research, what we're seeing is about 50% reduction in damage we see when you use mating disruption in conjunction with whatever insecticide program, sanitation program you already have. So this is not replacement for insecticide for the moment at least, and then also obviously not for the winter sanitation, but it is an additional tool that will combine in order to reduce the damage, because we know Navel Orangeworm cannot be well controlled if we only think about using the insecticide and also with the winter sanitation. So we need to combine these all approach together and make it work.
Right. And when should growers consider using mating disruption?
In terms of timing, I would recommend that first generation Navel Orangeworm moth, when they start flying, that will be anywhere in the April timing. We'll start there so that we'll disrupt that population first generation, and then once we use that at that time, it will basically that one application continue until the harvest. So basically we're targeting that first generation, second generation, and potential third generation, and potentially in some cases fourth generation also. So we're talking about the seasonal approach rather than the whole split timing or the one timing approach. This is the very new one of first year, second year that the growers are using. So if we continuously use, you get more and more better results. If we use bigger acres, you get better results that way. So our strategy is that at least for the timing, we integrate in addition to the insecticide program that we already have, and then after 3-4 years or 5 years, continuous use, there is potential that you maybe reduce 1 or 2 of your spray depending upon your population and pressure and everything else. But for the time being, we're just integrating as a part of the holistic pest management system. So.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Read more about this again, like I said, in Pacific Nut Producer Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.